We ready?
That's right. Yeah.
All right. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's good, family? Working Class Intellectuals Podcast. We back on deck. Y'all know what it is. I am your host, Dr. Joseph Richardson, Uptown Philly, 215. Fans and family know me as JoJo, and I'm here with my co-host, my co-D, the Revolutionary.
Guys, we're back. Hey, it's a young revolutionist, Che. Hey, my words of wisdom for today is, you can, you should, and if you were brave enough to start, you will. Working Class Intellectuals, man. Shout out to my boy Chris, man.
Shout out to Chris St. Ville. Shout out to my man Kill. That came on the last podcast, 2 episodes ago. Uptown Philly 215. Shout out to him. Shout out to his podcast, Apartment 5B. Shout out to my OGs, my old heads that came through. Producers of Returning Citizens documentary, which dropped on July 25th. Everybody, y'all gotta go check that documentary. The documentary is a beast. So shout out to Tyrone Parker. Shout out to my man Roach Brown, WPFW. Shout out to his show. And yo, we in the building, man. So what's good, brother?
Man, it feels phenomenal to be back in the studio, man. Long week though, Doc. It's been a grind week. It's been a hell of a grind week, man.
Yo, I've had basically a horrendous 2 weeks, man.
Yeah.
My dog died.
Yeah, rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace
Honey.
to my dog, Honey. She died. She's looking down on us now, but rest in peace to her. I've been in the grieving process, me and my wife, about her. Shout out to my other pit, Biggie. Shout out to everybody that's a pit bull owner, man, because pit bull get such a bad rap. Yo, they the best dogs ever, man, and I don't even see how my man Michael Vick, how he was just killing pits at random, man. Michael Vick, you get the dummy of the week. But, yo, and you get the dummy of the week. Not only for that, though, you get the dummy of the week for making that comment about my man Cat.
That's crazy.
So you get the dummy of the week really for that.
No.
Michael Vick, you tripping because you used to wear cornrows in your head. Yeah. So I don't even know why you commenting on the brother's head. But yo, that's another subject for another day. But shout out to Cat, man. I love you, bro. You doing your thing. And even if the NFL don't bring you back, man, the people still love you. You the people's champ.
Much respect for you, bro.
Much respect. So, yo, let's get on without any further ado, man. We got a story to tell. We got to tell about this brother we got at the table today. You know what I'm saying? And there's a story behind this. So, Che, you gave me the book.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I remember I'm on Instagram. I was doing something with the page, of course, and I get a direct message from your PR person. What's her name again? Sharita. Basically telling me, how you have a book coming and she thinks you would be a great fit for the show. So I'm like, all right, cool. I think around that time, it might have been Christmas break, so we had maybe like 2-3 weeks off.
Right.
So I hollered at Doc. I'm like, Doc, look, we can get you this book and read it. Let me know what you think, so we can bring the guy on. So Doc reads the book. Doc enjoys the book, gives the green light, and next thing you know,
Yeah. So yo, the crazy part about it is that I let the book sit for a minute.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Right?
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
I don't read that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I be like that. So I ain't gonna tell you. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm an asshole. Like, I be on my ass. Tell you always say I'm on my Philly shit. So I be on asshole shit sometimes. I was just looking at the book like, man.
And I kept saying, Doc,
he was like, yo, read the book. Then I was like, y'all can't see our producer who's actually cameraman too. But I was gonna I'm gonna give it to Alex to read. Then I never slid it to Alex. Then one day I was sitting at my desk and it was sitting there and I was like, yo, let me read this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you this straight up, honest to God truth. I was like, let me read this shit. So I start going through and I'm like, all right. Page 1, 2. Then I get, I think I got to page 2 and it was like, Germantown. I said, hold up. I know this nigga ain't from Germantown. Now I got to read the book. So, yo, you're basically the third dude that's been on the show from Uptown, man.
That's what's up,
so,
man.
I'm representing for all my Uptown people.
Listen, every show I notice you do.
I'm from Uptown.
That's what's up,
you
man.
understand? So you hear me shout it out. Uptown 215, you heard it. Stanton Johnson, AB Day Schoolyard, Stanton, Washington Lane, all my people up there.
Yo, here's the funny part,
There it
man.
is.
My older brother, Gerald, or they called him Jerry, was on Stanton and Johnson. He went to Germantown High School too. He graduated. He graduated in '87, but they called him Jerry, but his name was Gerald Winston.
He used to be a DJ?
Yeah, he used to play around with DJ. Yeah.
He used to be in this group called UFO? Oh, before we even go
Yeah,
in there,
let's go back.
we gotta introduce you, bro. Yo, this is my Uptown comrade for everybody Uptown Philly. You know I represent Uptown to the fullest. Yo, we got an author, esteemed author in here, educator, financial literacy, author of Fear of Becoming a Man. It's a dope book. And I assume that it was self-published.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it was. Yo, you gave me inspiration for that by just reading it. Yo, we got my man, Richard D. Sutton at the table, working class intellectuals. We appreciate your attention. Big boy, salute.
Thanks for having me, man.
Before we start, we always have a toast.
Okay. I noticed that. I saw that on the joint. I'm with it. I did my research.
Okay,
I'm with
I appreciate that.
it. I'm with it.
So, yo, we usually, sometimes I say the toast, sometimes Shay does, but we gonna put it on you.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. So I want to toast to intellectuals, black intellectuals, everybody that's trying to make a difference, everybody that's trying to see process,
Salute.
and everybody that's trying to be greater just to be greater.
There it is. So, yo, we drinking on Santa Margarita Pinot Grigio today. And we also drinking on Four Vines, which is a Zinfandel. And right now we drinking on a Zinfandel. But, yo, we going to go through all the bottles as we usually do. So, I want to get it started with you, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Fear of Becoming a Man. I read it. I was highly impressed. I was highly impressed that, first of all, I was highly impressed that you published it yourself. Because a lot of times, brothers, people have fear of writing a book because they worry about getting a book deal. They worry about, having to go out and find an agent and all of that. But I give you much credit for just writing the joint yourself. What made you write it?
To be honest with you, bro, like I actually was kicking around. I was going to co-author a book with a young lady from home, and it didn't pan out. And then I just kind of left it alone. And I woke up one morning, and God was on my spirit real heavy, and it just was like, just like we talking, it was like, name the book Fear of Becoming a Man, like literally just like that. And I tried to ignore it for like 2 days. But when God speaks, you can't ignore it. You know what I'm saying?
It's consistent.
You know what I'm saying? It's consistent. So I had to break down and do what I needed to do. And I just kind of like every night when I came home, I just cracked the laptop and start writing. Let me write. And that's all I did. I just did it like that. And it was just
How long did it take you?
A little over 2 months. People were like, "Damn, it only took you a little over 2 months." I'm like, "Yeah," but it was really about. It was different. It was like I was writing from a characteristic perspective. I was writing from my own perspective of things that happened to me, so it was easier to kind of just really, let that flow. You know what I'm saying? Because it was my life experiences. So
why not name it Fear of a Black Man? Why just man?
Because that's how God gave it to me.
Okay.
And I ain't even trying to be smart, bro. That's really truth. That's how God gave it to me. Name the book Fear of Becoming a Man. If he'd have said, name it Fear of Becoming a Black Man, that's what it would have been. But he said Fear of Becoming a Man. And for me, I think, too, it doesn't ostracize anybody because they're like, oh, it's about black men. You know what I'm saying? It's Fear of Becoming a Man. And I think no matter who you are, if you don't have nobody guiding you, that there's a level of fear of understanding what that is. That's why on the cover, I got the little boy looking at himself in the mirror, and I really wanted the guy to have a little more fear in his face than a smile, but it just didn't work out that way. Because I want him to see that, he's walking into something. You know what I mean?
Yo, on the funny side though, at first I thought he was Steve Harvey.
You're the second person that said that.
That's what attracted me to it. I was like, yo, he got Steve Harvey in the book. Nah. Yo, it's crazy because on the front, when y'all buy the book, y'all got to see the front cover. But the front cover is dope. I like it.
Thank you, bro.
I like it.
Thank
So man, Uptown in the house, Philly.
Yes, sir.
So what was it like growing up in Philly for you?
Philly for me, man, like growing up late 80s, 90s, man, it was just, it was Philly, man. It was fun. You had your ups, you had your downs. But the one thing I love about being from Philly is no matter where you go, you find us. And we're proud to be from Philly. We'll let you know 10, 15 times where we from. Yo, I'm from Philly. I remember when I got to college, I walked up on Shaw University at Shaw University in 1994. My man, guy named Wes from Newark, New Jersey. So I'm walking up when he's sitting in front of the student union. He said, "Yo, my man, you from New York?" I was totally offended. What? From Philly, man.
Yeah, we always get that.
No, listen, I got mad love for my New York friends and family. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm Philly, man.
To the death.
So that's how I was.
To the death. So listen, man, I was reading. There's a lot of things I kind of want to cover, you know, from the book from the very beginning, because it's a couple of things that are very like intimate to my upbringing and some of the things that I've written about even as a professor. One of the things I that in your book that really struck me is I've written a couple of articles about alternative forms of black fatherhood. And your book kind of struck me because you were talking about, you know, your relationship with your father who didn't live with you